What is up, my fellow drag racers? It is finally time to put this baby into this right here. Wait a minute. What is that? It's not a drag car. This is a B6.3 buggy, also known as my 17.5 street stock carpet oval car. I'm Chad. This is the Dorky and 40 RC channel. We are going to make you faster today. So what's up, everybody? Been a while since we have talked about RC cars. What I've been doing the past couple months is playing with this thing. So haven't been out drag racing, getting to it maybe one of these days here. I have been enjoying myself so much the past couple months. I used to run off-road cars and was awful at it. Made fun of people that turned left all the time and ran in ovals. Almost sold this thing, and then a couple of my buddies were actually racing these at the club. They called me up and they said, dude, literally the day that I was going to put it and try to sell it, which you would never get anything out of this at all, what I have into it. They're like, hey, why don't you get some body mounts and come racing with us on Wednesday nights? I was like, okay, let's do it. So that's what we've done. We got us an oval car here, and I have had a blast. I started out, I sucked last place for maybe the first week or two, first couple races, and I've actually gotten pretty dang good at it, like an A-main type of racer. Not like winning A-mains, but like fourth or fifth last in the A-main. I've went through nights where I've had to win the C-main and win the B-main to make it to the A-main, and I've went through the gauntlet a few times. We have a super competitive class locally, maybe about 14 to 20 people that normally would show up on a good race night for the series. And I'm top 4, top 5 and getting better. I've learned so much on how these cars work and things that I've had to do. Things like truing tires. I got a tire truer because we run foam tires and they have to be cut down. And as these things roll and stuff and change camber and stuff, you start to get different camber angles and stuff that you have to go through and smooth out. And then your tire diameter changes. So then you got to start making gear changes, and then maybe you'll have to change a spring because things just happen. You can see that I've been in full science mode on all this thing. We run most people run McAllister or Shark RC actually has bodies now. So this is the Shark RC Mafia street stock body. And of course you can see inside here, I had all my buggy stuff, which is just hobby wing stuff, but we are getting ready to throw Digital 3 ESC into that thing. Sorry, drag racers who would like to have this because they just popped 6 of them on a weekend or something. But, sorry, this is going in this car because this thing makes tremendous power no matter what you put it in. And I don't even have to change the switch in this one, which is totally kick-ass. Then going with that is this cutesy little R1 17.5 V21S motor that has their aligned sensor and hand-pick stator. And this thing, of course, looks good. If you guys ever wanted to know what a regular R1 motor looks like and not one of the big drag ones, this is it. So got a very small adjustment here on the end for the end bell timing. So not sure what this is set to. Maybe it's around 20 degrees. It looks like it goes 0 to 40. It's a super duper small adjustment range there. So they tune all these, of course, and give you their little printouts just for resistance and stuff. You don't really have any more information on the motorizers and stuff to see what kind of RPMs or timing that it's getting, but you at least get that. And so we're going to throw all of this, the Wi-Fi adapter and all that fun stuff. Check out that case, man. The thing is totally kick-ass. And I guess the reason why they have cases like this is, people are so into this oval shit that they'll take multiple motors and all that kind of fun stuff. I mean, if you think the drag racing world is crazy, I mean, the indoor the carpet oval world scene is just a whole freaking other level of crazy, especially when you're dealing with people that man, I don't know. They've been doing this for a long time. They've got like way more money invested in this than you could ever even dream about, because they've got, you know, they buy 5 or 6 batteries to go to their big races and find out which one's the best. Could you imagine if you bought 5 or 6 drag races? I mean, some people probably do at this point. Geez, buy 5 or 6 of the same battery to see which one actually performs the best, and that's the one that you're going to be running, you know, in your A main. Totally crazy. So the B6 is going to be getting a few little hop ups too, trying to make it lighter. You know, we use tire prep. It's funny because the prep is like super slick, and somehow, you know, it soaks into like the foam. And even though the tires still feel kind of slick, they actually help you stick to the carpet. It's pretty cool. Plan on taking the camera there, showing some stuff. I know this won't be like the most popular stuff, but I know there's some people out there that still like to see what I'm up to and what I'm doing. And, you know, I've got a few buddies that have been calling me locally that are kind of getting the itch, and I see some stuff that's kind of going on within a couple hours of me. I know the big race in Maumee and stuff like that's coming, and that was the ultimate goal, to like get ready for that SummerSlam type of race, but it's just not going to happen. You know, it's just not a priority right now. Too much time, money, all that kind of stuff. Just, you know, stuff. Just don't want to get into that right now. I would like to have a crew to hang out with and have some fun, and I think we're trying to like restart that right now. Just like maybe 4 or 5 or 6 of us outlaw guys to maybe go to some of the other cities and like do like some of the parking lot races and stuff like that. So hopefully that's the way that everything ends up going, and everybody kind of gets the itch. The weather here has been kind of goofy. Like, you know, the weekends have been shit. The weekdays have been great. You know, it just is kind of one of those things. I don't even know how people are getting ready for these races. My dog is like really wanting me to come upstairs and hang out with him. But of course I wanted to get all this stuff, you know, filmed for you guys and let you know what's going on, and see if you're interested in my 17.5 street stock adventures. So we'll keep you guys in the loop what's going on. I've got a lot of parts. Austin sent me some of his floating body mounts. We got stuff like that. You know, I want to start wrenching at least on the DC1, but I got to get this baby ready to go first. So Code is lonely. Got to go upstairs and see what my boy's up to. So talk to you guys later. Peace.